Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, man.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I'm on a hit stick something every time with motherfucking Lawrence Taylor, goddammit.
Their 6'4" quarterback.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson.
Let's go, Mr. Hendricks. Let's go, Teddy boy.
But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah,
you have
to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 3rd down, Cunningham. Here's a screen.
Oh, no. No.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Certainly not what they wanted defensively. We're hoping to hold them to a field goal. Instead, they're able to convert the 3rd and long here on the opening drive.
So not only was it a flipping field position and a flipping fortunes, but how about mentally? You just described it. They were hoping to force them into a field goal there. Instead, they give up the big
I got to take that aggressive on tackle off.
And now it's 1st and goal. The offense has got them on their heels.
Got you, bro. I'm giving up way too many broken tackles, bro. That shit is bullshit.
But you can't hide.
He won a record 3 defensive player of the year.
We're about to tighten up right here, though, Dave. We're about to tighten up right here, though. Believe that. Believe that.
Alan Page for the Minnesota Vikings, the linchpin of their Purple People Eaters defense.
No, nigga.
It's 6, a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run.
Okay, respect that. I respect that. He gets no more points.
And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone, and they do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy.
Damn, man, that aggressive tackling got me. I just paid the price for that.
They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. As we get a look at a guy who grew up in Florida, played his college ball, of course, in Louisville. It's the electric Lamar Jackson.
Let's go now. Go, go. Now the wolf.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell.
Get there.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Hey, hold on. Mike 58, right there.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss
There
the
you go.
hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game.
Ready up. Mike 27. We want this.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson goes underneath for Bell. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle. On 3rd down, Jackson is already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency. Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham from the gun. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First down, here's a run with Peterson. That's shit. Adrian Peterson off to the races. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Adrian Peterson.
Touchdown.
48 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
As the Jets set up shop for their next drive, you know, Charles, another year for the Jets without a playoff appearance. Gosh, you have to go back to 2010 with Mark Sanchez at QB to find the last time that they took part in the postseason. Been almost a decade.
And they made big moves this offseason to try and get back to the playoffs, to move for Le'Veon Bell at running back, C.J. Mosley at linebacker. They're supposed to bring a different attitude and great play to this team. Unfortunately, they brought the attitude, but the play wasn't there. C.J. Mosley hurt a lot of the season. Le'Veon Bell had his ups and downs, and the team just couldn't get going. Remember, they started 1-7, and that kind of finished things off. Here's what I propose. Next season in training camp, you have a bowling party to get things started and get this team brought together before they kick off the season.
A bowling party?
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell, 251 just a couple weeks ago.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
Cunningham looking to throw, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Cunningham. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Cunningham. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks and no touchdown passes yet either. Well, with that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those 2 teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Yeah, baby. Ready. 58. Go.
On second down, Jackson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And going deep for Hill. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante.